Osvaldo Casanova Stadium in Bahia Blanca, Argentina. Canada and Argentina for the first game of tonight's session, which also has Venezuela and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Good afternoon, Carlos Morales.
Good afternoon, Hector Martinez. It's a pleasure to be working with you tonight. Canada and Argentina, as you mentioned, are opening the session tonight, and it's a very important game for both of them. But it's essentially for Canada, who was surprised last night by the Virgin Islands. They lost 83-71, and they must look for a win tonight. They will not be out if they lose, but their chances of going to the second round will be very, very difficult if they don't win tonight. On the other hand, Argentina had a very tough game against Venezuela last night. It was a very physical game and a good defensive game, and they were not able to provide all the offense that they usually provide with all the fast breaks and dunks and all this beautiful game that Argentina can give to its fans. So I think that they're going to be looking forward to having a better game against a Canadian team that is going to pressure them, and it's going to be more of an open court game, I think, tonight.
Going back to your comment, this group is a special group in this America's Cup. Due to Argentina being the host country and the event being played here in Bahia Blanca and the final session in Cordoba, Argentina has an automatic berth in the finals. Therefore, the second team of this group will qualify for semifinal and finals. It's not the same in the other groups in Medellin, where Mexico went undefeated and classified as the leader of the group directly to the semifinals. The third group just started playing tonight, and it's being played in Montevideo, Uruguay, where right now the United States is playing Canada. So it's a tournament composed of 3 different host cities, Medellin, Uruguay, and here in Bahia Blanca. The winner of each group goes on, but because Argentina is a host city, the second team for this group will also qualify.
And that's the reason why even Canada goes 0-2 tonight. If they could have a chance, if they win the last game against Venezuela, taking into consideration that Venezuela should beat, for that to happen, should beat the Virgin Islands tonight and create a triple tie in second place with 1 win and 2 losses. That could happen. Now they are introducing the Canadian team, a very different team to the one that we saw 2 years ago in Mexico City for a qualifying tournament for the Olympics. In that tournament, as you can recall, the 12 players for the Canadian team were NBA players. This is a team with a couple of players that have NBA experience, but mostly players that are playing in leagues that will allow them to play in the windows, the qualifying windows that will be starting next November to try to qualify for the World Tournament.
Absolutely, it's a team, although young, with experienced players that are playing in the development league, players like Joel Anthony that has NBA experience with various teams, particularly the San Antonio Spurs, and also some players that are currently playing in different divisions in the European League. Canada, as you mentioned, has always been a team that people think could do better than are actually doing. It's a team with lots of talent.
That's exactly correct. 2 years ago, they were the favorites to win up the whole team in Mexico, and they ended up losing the semifinals to Venezuela and staying out of the qualification for the Olympics.
And now we have the host team, the crowd of the country, being presented here in Bahia Blanca, where you have Luis Scola, the team that gives a lot of pride to Argentina, a team that has created its own history. Olympic champ, world champ, and it's a team that brings the pride out of those players.
That's exactly right, but you have been emphasizing that this is not the golden generation. This is a new generation that everybody has to be a little bit patient with this team, even though they are very talented. It's a very young team. Luis Scola is the only player left from that golden generation, and Luis Scola was supposedly not playing in this qualifying round here in Bahia Blanca, but tonight we see that he dressed up and he may be able to give it a try coming out of an injury. Luis Scola is a one in a generation player, that type of player that is a superstar, and everybody's willing to watch him play here.
Well, that's one of the really fantastic factors in this Argentinian team. All the top-notch players will always like to dress in the Argentinian national team uniform, and they say yes to any invitation they have to play for their national team.
That's exactly right. As we get ready to listen to the anthems of both countries.
Y a continuación escuchamos el himno nacional argentino.
We're done with our national anthems of Canada and Argentina. There we have a beautiful view of the Club de Estudiantes, the Bahía Blanca Stadium, which is, of course, is packed.
It is packed. It is not a big arena, and it only sits about 3,000 people during the regular season here in Argentina. Now they lost some localities because of media and all that, so there should be about 2,500 people here. It's packed. This was built in 1918, the club, Estudiantes. It's a very typical basketball club. Bahía Blanca is considered the capital of basketball in Argentina. It's one of those cities that, even though football, soccer is the main sport in the country, not in this city. In this city, basketball is king.
There we have the officials for tonight's game: Marcos Benito from Brazil, Rodrigo Mejia from Colombia, and Krishna Dominguez from Mexico. Bahia is the hometown to probably the best known Argentinian player around the world, Manu Ginóbili.
Of course, Manu Ginóbili came from this city, but also two other members of the golden generation came from this city, Ale Montecchia and Pepe Sanchez. As we watch the Argentinian roster, and you can see that they are a very young team. Most of those guys are between 22 and 24 years of age. Of course, there's a big exception, and that big exception is Luis Scola.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to, as I told you last night, to see them play and some of the players from Bahia in the Liga de las Américas, and they have a wonderful combination of young players. They seem to have been able to develop how to create new players, how to bring them up through a system that definitely is working for them.
Yeah, the years that they have been trying to work into getting younger players into the league first and then into the national team, that project has worked very well for them, as we were able to watch also the roster for the Canadian team. This is their starting lineup with Joel Anthony and Andrew Dickelson starting inside. Brady Heslip is a very good scorer who was kept in check yesterday by the Virgin Islands. He only scored 9 points. And I think that you're going to see a lot of screens for him tonight again. Yesterday, Walter Hush, the Virgin Islands point guard, was guarding Brady Heslip, and he was like running through an obstacle course because everybody was setting screens back and forth for Heslip. And it was a very tough job for Walter Hush, but he kept him in check. Gabriel Deck is a very good young player that was the MVP of the finals of the local league, the Argentinian League. And Andrew Nicholson, as you know, he's an NBA player that even though he plays inside, he's a better outside shooter than he is from close range.
We have both teams basically on the court right now for the start of this first game here tonight. As we said, the second game has the Virgin Islands and Venezuela. It should be a very, very interesting evening. There's Coach Roy Rana from Canada. We have a very interesting evening for you guys in international basketball.
Yeah, Roy Rana, who's making his debut with the major team. He has been a big factor in contributing to the development teams in Canada. As a matter of fact, he just coached the 19 and under team to a world championship in Egypt, beating the USA in the final. He has been a great developer of talent, but he's getting his first chance to coach the best team in Canada.
We are about to start. The tip-off is ready to the first game of the evening, Canada, Argentina. Argentina in dark blue, Canada in white. It is Argentina's ball. On the front court deck, number 14 for Argentina. Goes to his right, sexy shot, and it's good.
This is a play that they run very well. Campazzo, the point guard, sets a screen for Deck, and usually Deck takes an open shot before the switch can come.
Nathan Mays for Canada goes to his left to Heslip. Heslip goes inside, working with Deck. Turns around to the basket's good.
Nicholson has a good hook shot, especially when turning to his left, even though he's a right-handed player. And you saw Patricio Garino is the one in charge of following Heslip all the way to the court.
Missed shot. Canada's ball. Canada goes to his left. Nathan turns around, tries to work inside against Campazzo. Takes a difficult shot. It's good.
So you can see right away that Canada came to play. The game last night against Virgin Islands started 0-8 in favor of the Virgin Islands.
And they're taking the game inside, Carlos.
Exactly. The first two possessions, ball inside.
Ball outside to Deck. Aims from three, misses. Canada on the loose rebound. All the way. Takes a difficult shot. Is back on the rebound. Deck. Hands it to Garino. The other side to Campazzo. Campazzo from three-point range. It's good.
Nicholson gave him too much space. He was scared that Campazzo will drive by him, and he was wide open for that three-point shot.
There is a tough screen on the play. Let's see what the call is. There's a personal foul being called, Carlos.
Yeah, they called the foul on Campazzo. He's arguing the call, and now the referees are going to get together.
5 for Argentina, 4 for Canada. They are reviewing the call.
They said that there was no foul.
It's a no call,
Yeah.
Canada's ball.
Exactly.
Canada is going to put ball in play now.
Let's see the replay right there. Yeah, what the referee is saying is that he went to the floor by himself, that there was no foul. So they're going to give the ball to Canada, but they're not going to call a foul on Campazzo.
Pierre is to inbound. See what we're waiting for here. It's ready to go. Pierre, number 10 for Canada. It's going to inbound. Looking for Nathan to Nicholson. Nicholson to May. May's on the penetration, goes all the way in, misses. Argentina on the rebound. Campazzo up tempo to Deck on the penetration, and it's very good.
Good pass by Campazzo ahead, and Deck knew what to do with the ball once he got it. He's very aggressive attacking the basket, Gabby Deck.
Nicholson from three-point range has his space, misses in the shot. It's Canada's ball on the loose ball. May goes to his left to Nicholson, to Heslip, takes the three. It's good.
Yeah, Heslip is starting the game a lot better than he did last night, and that's an understatement. Last night he wasn't able to buy a basket when being closely guarded by the Virgin Islanders.
We're tied at 7. Deck on the three-point line to Campazzo. Campazzo comes over the top from a three-point range again, misses. Anthony in the rebound. Rathan May. May on the center. Looks for Pierre. Pierre to Heslip. Going outside looking for the screen. Heslip to Rathan May, followed by Campazzo. 5 on the shot clock. Rathan May goes to his deck, goes all the way inside, drives, misses on the rebound. It's Deck. Deck stops, hands it off to Garino. Garino in the penetration goes all the way on the reverse and receives a personal foul.
Very good move by Garino. When Deck stopped the ball after passing half court, everybody and the Canadian defense thought that they were going to stop the action. He gave the ball up to Garino, and Garino just attacked right away, and he was able to get the foul.
When they stopped, Canada stopped.
Exactly, yeah.
And if they took them for granted. Garino to the free throw line. We are tied at 7 with 6:53 remaining. The first one's good.
Patricio Garino, formerly of the Orlando Magic. He's now a free agent. I was talking to him yesterday. He says he had good offers in Europe, especially he's into trying to sign with Baskonia, the team that is going to be coached by an Argentinian, by Pablo Prigioni.
Scores the second. There's a substitution, the first one in the game.
Bernatowski, the 6'7" center, comes into the game. He has a good hand from outside. You cannot go to sleep on him because he doesn't look the part, but he's a good shooter from outside.
Brethren May to Bernatowski, looking for help. It's Pierre, goes inside, hands off to Anthony. To Pierre. Pierre goes for the baseline against Eddie Way, takes it outside to Brethren May. They couldn't get it off, a 24-second violation.
See, Hector, I thought that Canada was going to come more aggressive tonight, trying to take shots in the first 5 or 7 seconds of the possession, trying to force the fast break, because last night they didn't have any success playing the long game against the Virgin Islands, long possession game. And if they play long possessions against Argentina, they're going to have a tough night tonight.
Campasso to Deck, turns around, misses. Canada on the rebound. Brethren May steps it up. May to Hesley, takes a shot, it's blocked. Argentina's ball. Pushes it all the way to the front court to Deck. Really nice assist.
Great pass by Patricio Garino. He's a small forward who can handle the ball, run the court, play great defense, and at the same time make good passes, as we saw in that transition basket that Gabby Deck finally got.
Pierre to Haslip. Turns around, goes to his right-hand side. Backs off, takes a jump. Very difficult shot and misses.
Exactly.
Try to force a play for himself. It's Campasso. Campasso stops. Goes to the right. Campasso all the way. High shot and misses. One nice side by Argentina. Hayslip again. Goes to his left. Finds Deck. Has to stop to Brethren May. Makes. Gets a shot off from 3. Misses again. Argentina to Campasso. 11-7. 4-point lead for Argentina with 5 minutes to go.
Canada shot only 32% from the field last night against the Virgin Islands, and they're not looking a lot better in this first quarter now against Argentina.
Deck at 3-point range. Goes to Campasso. Campasso to Deck. Goes, banks it off the board. Great basket by Gabriel Deck. Carlos, and we see Argentina playing basically the perfect executions in the offensive side.
You're right, and defensive side too. They have taken Canada out of their offense in the last 3 or 4 possessions.
Brethren May stops, goes going again, takes it out to Haslip, to Brethren May, and the ball's kicked off. It's Canada's ball.
Yeah, with 14 seconds on the shot clock. They only had 7 seconds on the shot clock before Campasso kicked that ball. They're going to get it back. La Provitola is coming into the game, giving Campasso his first rest of the evening. Also, Cadogan for Canada is going to come in and take the point guard position for the North Americans.
La Provitola is, again, one of those in-between generation players that has been very successful in Argentina and playing international basketball.
That's correct.
Canada, Berdowski, hands it off, taken away by Canada. And Argentina goes all the way, and the dunk's very good.
Wow, Garino is an athlete, isn't he? He can't.
He anticipated the pass, and from there on, it's history.
Exactly, because he used his athletic ability just to win that race and ended up the way that you saw.
Argentina starts opening the game. The penetration in the middle. That's another miss, and there is a foul call. The foul in the fight for the rebound. Sergio Hernandez, the Argentinian national team coach,
That's the replay. Delia put his hands on the ball, and then Garino took it from there. And he took off.
And that's the way you finish a play.
Yes, sir.
Another change for Canada.
Canada starting rotating. Yesterday they started rotating early too. In the first quarter they had played all 9 players already.
La Provitola, the left hand side of the court. Provitola takes it outside.
Nice pass by Brusino.
The three-point shot from the corner, it's good. And they're coming from every way, inside, outside, left and right. It's 18-7, 11 points advantage for Argentina. Canada looking inside, the ball's kicked off. Argentina comes into the front court. La Provitola from three-point range misses a long three. Canada going back at it, and there's a foul call. Foul, it's number 8. Let's see if
that's La Provitola, his first.
Canada to inbound. Diresa put the ball in play for the Canadian team that has their hands full right now with Argentina. Nicholson to Cadogan, goes inside, that's good, and gets fouled.
Yeah, he went to force the action there. He said, hey, listen, we're not getting anything when we're moving the ball. We're trying to play the right way, but we haven't got anything in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Let me try to force the action a little bit to see what I can get. And he got the 2 points and the foul, so he will gain himself a trip to the free throw line.
18-9. The free throw misses on the rebound. It's Argentina. La Provitola goes to the front court. La Provitola to Garino in the penetration against everybody. And he's putting up a show right now.
Yeah, Patricio Garino is doing it inside, outside, defensively, going the whole court for a dunk. Everything is clicking for Patricio Garino.
Long three and misses. Argentina the rebound. La Provitola at the offensive court, goes around, kicks it outside to Garino from 3. Misses the rebound. Almost stolen by La Provitola. Hanlon, all the way Hanlon goes to the penetration. Incredible shot, went in, and he gets fouled.
Well, the Euro step. You know, the one Argentinian player made the Euro step famous in the United States and the NBA. That was Manu Ginobili. And from then on, a lot of people have been trying to introduce that into their own game. And that was the Euro step by Hanlon. And he gets the and one.
Lucio Redivo coming in for Argentina. Garino takes a rest, and he received a very nice ovation from the crowd.
And at the same time, Redivo also gets a fine ovation because he's from here. He's a homeboy.
Lucio Redivo, number 25 on the Argentinian team.
He will be playing in the Spanish League this coming season, playing for Bilbao Basket.
Redivo to La Provitola. The front court, the pressure is on from Canada. That's a mistake by Argentina. Hanlon loses, takes it back. Cadogan trying to go in. Turns around, the pressure is on by Argentina. Hanlon, low to Nicholson. Nicholson goes to work, tries to turn around, goes the jump and misses. In the rebound, Argentina. Brusino to La Provitola. La Provitola to Deck. Deck working on it. Who brings it to the other side to Redivo. That's good. Nails the 3.
Nice inside out game by Deck. He waited and waited until Redivo was open on the opposite side, and he made a skip pass. And Redivo ended up with a 3-pointer. That forces a timeout by Canada. Watch this play. He's looking all over to the opposite side, finding his teammate for 3. And now Argentina is winning 23-12 with 1 minute and 37 seconds to go in the first quarter.
man right now is doing that. All right? Junior going through. Ball screen, Richard. You're popping. Andrew. Actually, sorry. Andrew, you're setting the screen. You're rolling. Richard, you're popping. We're throwing it. Back cut. Pass it. Cross screen for Andrew. Richard, you're cleaning it up. Got it? You're cleaning it up with a down screen.
Nico, te vas, venite a tomar el segundo, ¿estás escuchando? ¿Ya? Va.
Both coaches were diagramming offensive plays, right? I mean, in the case of Coach Rana, he wants to run a pick and roll play where Nicholson is going to set the screen and go to the basket, and the other big guy is going to pop out to try to get the pass. On offense, we just were able to catch the end of that time of Sergio Hernandez, but he asked Brusino, Nico, do you have it? Like it may be a play that may involve Nico Brusino next time.
We're ready to go with 1 minute 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. 23-12. It's Argentina on the lead. Carugan against Aprovitola. Tries to steal, misses, still goes inside. Canada misses.
Good pressure by Delia there.
Very good pressure. Aprovitola looking for the screen. Hands it off good under the basket. Goes up, misses. It's get the Canadian ball. Canada pushes up on the right hand side, almost misses it, takes it outside. To Amaru, misses on a great look.
Yes.
Redivo goes to his left. To Deck. Deck to La Provitola. Takes the space, goes for the three. Misses. It's Nicholson on the rebound. Canada now in the front court to Nicholson, to Hanlon.
Only 43 seconds to go in the quarter.
Goes in the penetration and receive a foul, Hanlon.
At the end of this quarter, both teams have lost their offensive track a little bit. Even Argentina, that was at one time clicking at all cylinders. Now their offense is a little bit off.
With the changes in the ball handling, the effectiveness of Argentina has gone down a little bit.
Yes, that's right. Nicola Provitola, for the second time in a row, last night and tonight, he comes in the second quarter and he's not at the top of his game. La Provitola is a lot better player than he has shown the last two nights.
Anthony to Nicholson. To the rest. The rest goes in the penetration and it's foul in his drive. Number 8 for Canada.
Yeah, Manuel Dureza is a player of 24 years old from Ryerson University in Canada. That's one of those local products that will be able to play for them in the qualifying windows this coming November and February. And that's the reason why they brought this team here. They didn't bring a team composed of NBA players because they said, what for? We're not going to be able to use them during the qualifying windows. So we need more players that can be around, and this is one of them.
Scores both free throws. It's 23-14. Argentina, Hanlon, La Provitola with patience, looking for a set play. It's La Provitola inside, alone. Great play, Carlos.
And Delia had missed the last layup, so now he took all his time. He said, I'm all by myself. I'm going to make sure that I don't miss this one.
He second-guessed himself almost.
That's right.
Carugan goes left, goes inside, looks for the board. Great basket by Carugan. It's the end of the first quarter. 25 for Argentina, 16 for Canada. We're ready to go in the second quarter. Argentina's lead is down 25-16.
Canadá 16, Argentina 25.
Hanlon, so no inbound for Canada.
In that first quarter, Hector, Argentina was able to shoot 64% from two-point range and 38% from three. Canada only 38% from three-point to 20%.
Rethan Mays starts working, tries to go inside, can't. Takes it away, and stolen by Argentina. Es la Provítola. Takes it outside. From three-point range. Redivo, Lucas Redivo. The hometown kid really making people go wild here.
Yeah, that's his second three-pointer of the night. He hit a couple of big ones in the last quarter yesterday, and now La Provítola steals the pass.
Pieces on the back, La Provítola steps, hands it up to Redivo, takes the jump, and it's good again. A 14-point lead from Argentina, 30-16. Rethan Mays goes inside, works on the board, great basket. 30-17. Argentina puts the ball in play.
And this is the pressure, the 2-2-1 pressure that Canada used last night against Virgin Islands, trying to come back after they were down by 18 points at one time.
Redivo, three-point range, goes in the baseline, can't make it. Anthony the rebound, no, it's Canada working away inside. Goes inside, takes it away to Hanlon from three-point range. Good basket by Hanlon.
So 5 points in a row now for Canada. Brings the lead down to 9 points.
Argentina in the front court. La Provítola. La Provítola brings it inside, crosses to the other side to Redivo from three. And nails another one.
Yeah, he's on fire. He's definitely on fire.
Inside, outside, from the right-hand side, from the left-hand side, from the top of the key. He's really making it go. The penetration, wild shot against Argentina with the ball. Redivo hands it to the right. That's the penetration, Fuller up to Redivo from three. Mixes a long job, Fuller up on the rebound, brings it outside to La Provítola. La Provítola goes to the left. Takes it back to Fuller up from the key, misses. Loose ball, Canada. Hanlon goes to his left. Keeps going in. Hanlon takes it outside to Nicholson from three-point range. Can't make it. Canada on the rebound. To La Provítola, takes the three. Misses. Canadian rebound. Anthony. To Pierre.
I think that the reason why La Provítola is still out there is because Sergio Hernandez is trying to get him back in rhythm. La Provítola is a very good player who hasn't, as I said before, he didn't have a good game last night. He hasn't had a good game so far here, but his team is winning by 12, now by 10. 13 with a shot by Saez.
Saez scores a three.
And that means that Sergio Hernandez can leave La Provítola out there to commit a couple of mistakes, to miss a couple of shots so that he can get in rhythm and be more successful when they start the Final Four next weekend.
Hanlon tries to go in, keeps going in, steps back, hands it up to Anthony, puts it up. Good basket for Joel Anthony.
Yeah, that's one of those rare baskets because Anthony is not a good offensive player, essentially from 12 to 15 feet out.
Redivo from three. And he has put on a show here in Bahía Blanca.
This guy is amazing. He's definitely amazing.
He's an offensive system by himself.
He's got 14 points already. 5 of 7 from the field, including 4 of 5 from three-point range.
On the penetration, Hanlon was fouled. Being sent to the foul line to take 2 foul shots.
Here's the replay, the cross-court pass by La Provítola and the three-pointer by Lucio Redivo. Argentina up by 14.
It's in Argentina, the way we see Argentina playing, it's like everybody knows where they have to be.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They don't. The first thing that you need to have in a team is that everybody knows their role. Their role is very important, and they know. La Provítola knows what he has to do. Redivo knows that he's a shooter and he's out there to take shots, open shots.
And he was just standing there at the right hand side by himself, and La Provítola read him immediately.
That's exactly right. And this is a controversial play here.
Yep.
On the first free throw, the ball was hanging on the rim, and Fellerov went up and took it off. You can do that on the second free throw, not on the first free throw. So they're giving the basket.
So it's an offensive goaltending.
Exactly. It's a goaltending. So Rathan Mays gets both free throws. Fellerov, remember, he's only 19 years old. Okay, he's very talented.
Marcelo Fellerov, 39-27. Saez being pressured, and he's fouled on the play by Glaze.
Number 14, Glaze, committing the personal foul.
It's Argentina ball. Redivo to inbound.
Glaze didn't see much action last night. He only played 4 minutes.
To La Provítola, goes to his left. Throws it to Saez. Now to Redivo. Redivo's in the center, it's taken away. Fuller takes a shot from way outside. Desperation shot. Glaze. Hands it off to Pierre. Pierre in the front court. To Rathan Mays. May looks for the screen, tries to drive, goes all the way in, misses. Saez in the rebound. Nicolás La Provítola. La Provítola goes all the way in, takes it outside to Saez from three-point range. Misses, one of those rare misses.
Yeah, he's a very good shooter from outside, even though he's a big man. And he was wide open. That's his shot.
Haslett, followed by Redivo, puts the pressure. Celestin now goes in a penetration, takes off, and it's a good shot by Brady Haslett.
Yeah, because Galici didn't know what to do. He helped out, and then when he was too far away, he wanted to leave him, but there was no guard in his presence.
In the switch, he stayed with him.
Exactly, for the first.
He was driving, there was nobody to help him out.
Exactly, that's what happened.
He helped, but he wasn't helped.
That's exactly right.
Es una variante, como llegamos. Pero del lado de Redivo, obviamente. Ánico la bola ahí, dentro, corto, bloqueo cambiado. Salida de Redivo ahí, Maxi lado final. Maxi, cuando Nico le va la bola a Redivo, cambiar. Nico va al lado débil y Redivo le devuelve la bola a vos, porque toda la zona se va a ir con este movimiento de Redivo, que nos quede el segundo mejor tirador al lado de él.
You can see them getting tired. They're pushing the tempo. All right? If you're confused, just go angle every time we
One at a time, let's go.
Defense, 1, 2, 3.
Well, we were able to listen to Sergio Hernandez. He's getting his team ready against the zone. And he said that he wants to run an overload to one side of the court and then swing the ball around quickly, because there's going to be an open shooter on the opposite side of where the ball goes to. On the other end, Coach Rana is trying to emphasize to his players to keep pushing the tempo, because he says that their Argentinian players are getting tired.
Argentina with the ball. La Provítola to Redivo. Brings it out to Fuller up. Fuller up to Redivo. Gets the ball back Redivo, and there is a personal foul, an offensive foul.
Yes, on Galici, trying to set the screen. It was a moving screen, and he did it right in front of the referee. And that was a mistake by La Provítola and the rest of the guys. Even though Sergio Hernandez diagram played against the zone, Canada was playing man-to-man. If Canada is playing man-to-man, you have to switch your play, and that's the responsibility of the point guard. They played a zone offense against a man-to-man defense.
Anderson goes to his left, goes to the penetration, takes it outside, stolen by La Provítola to Redivo, all the way in, hands it off to Fullerov, and no basket.
No, because Redivo was fouled on the pass. He made one pass too many. He wanted to get Federer in the action. And the referee just called a touch foul there. Sergio Hernandez is arguing that case. And why do you call that foul if you know that we have a layup?
Redivo to inbound. To La Provítola, goes through the middle, loses, gets it again. The fight for the rebound. There is a personal foul. And it's been called on Galici.
And you see the body language by La Provítola. He knows that he's not playing well, and he's starting to put a little bit pressure on himself.
Trying to force it a little bit.
Yeah, he's 0 for 4 from the field. He does have 4 assists. He has been able to run the team and push the ball and get the ball to the right man at the right time, but he hasn't been able to score himself.
Argentina is bringing Deck back. Full it up. It's out. Nathan to Hazlip. Hazlip in the drive goes at the board, and great bank shot by Brady Hazlip.
And the lead goes down to 8.
Garino to La Provítola. Back to Garino. Garino hands it up to Deck. Deck looks for La Provítola.
And there's a foul.
Foul call off the ball. It's a holding foul against Canada. See the replay. It's Hanlan and Deck fighting for position.
The foul was on Rathan Mays. And he's going out.
Trying to prevent Deck from positioning himself. Inbound pass is to Deck. Deck hands it off to La Provítola. Takes it away to Deck. Deck takes the jump from the key. Misses the rebound for Nicholson. Nicholson to Anderson. Anderson in the front court. Followed by La Provítola. Anderson against La Provítola, goes off the screen. Now with Deck, Anderson hands it up low. Taking outside to Pierre. Pierre shots a hook. Very difficult. Glaze goes up at the board on the offensive rebounds and converts.
Yeah, the defense started well, but they didn't block out on the offensive on the rebound, and Canada was able to get the offensive board.
Deck brings it outside. La Provítola to Garino. Now to Deck. To Redivo. Redivo steps out, takes a shot, misses. Canada almost loses the rebound, fighting by himself. It's Anderson now.
And Canada is starting to dominate this quarter now because Argentina has gone cold.
Nicholson with a great look from 3 and nails it down.
The lead goes down to a one possession game, 39-36.
La Provítola to Redivo. Guarded by Hazlip. Redivo at the other side. Long ball missed by Argentina. Deck on the offensive rebound. Back to La Provítola. 1:36 to go. Nicolas La Provítola takes it outside to Saez. To a 3-point shot. Misses. Redivo has missed his last 2.
Canada is winning this quarter 20-14 right now.
Nicholson takes a jump and brings down the lead to 1. 39-38. Canada completely back in the game. La Provítola off the screen to Deck. To Garino. Garino takes a jump, takes it outside to Redivo. Redivo looks for the screen. Takes the baseline on the other side from 3. Long air ball from Argentina. That's not very common in the Argentinian team.
Yeah, Argentina can't buy a basket right now.
Anderson. Canada misses. Glaze on the rebound, and there's a foul call.
It was on Glaze. He pushed to get the rebound. He was so mad at Anderson because he was on the 3-second lane asking for the ball for 10 seconds. The referee didn't call a 3-second on him, and he was yelling at him, hey, give me the ball, and he never looked at him.
It's an opportunity for Canada to take over the game at this point.
That's right.
There's a timeout call.
Hay algo que no estamos viendo ofensivamente, cuando la bola viene acá y queremos jugar en mano, el grande nuestro recibe acá y el perimetral está acá, es imposible jugar. No sacan ninguna ventaja, muchachos. Y es una acción que hacemos permanentemente. Si yo recibo acá, entro, dribbling de ataque, de mano en mano, para generar la atención del grande y poder bajar la bola ahí. Si no, terminamos siempre con el perimetral como única opción. Tiempo. Pulgar lado, de este lado, porque ellos van a mandar a la mano izquierda. ¿Está? Zipper falso que puede entrar.
Well, Sergio Hernandez is not too happy with the offense that Argentina has been running lately. Paco Campazzo is back in the game. He had a long rest. But he's saying that, one of the things that they have to do is that when they run pick and roll, they have to clear one side of the court. Now he diagrammed a play that is going to start on the left side of the court. And Argentina hasn't scored in the last 5 minutes and 11 seconds. The last time that they scored, it was with 6 minutes, 13 seconds to go in this second quarter.
It's Campazzo to Redivo. Back to Campazzo. Paso goes to his left. To Deck, to size from 3-point. Has a space, takes a shot. Misses. And on the rebound, it's Glaze. Glaze in the front court. Takes it outside to Anderson. Anderson followed by Campazzo. 33 seconds to go in this quarter. Heslip to Nicholson. Nicholson goes to work. Nicholson backs off, takes a hook shot with his left, and it's good. And it's Canada's lead now.
Exactly. With that basket, Canada takes the lead for the first time in the game.
40-39, 1-point Canadian lead with 10 seconds to go. Campazzo to his left, crosses to the center, takes it out to Sainz. Sainz to Guarino, takes it outside to Redivo from 3.
Another one for the homeboy. That's his fifth three-pointer of the night.
From the left corner, great three-point shot to end this first half. 42-40, Argentina on top.
Y vamos a presentar nuevamente al grupo de baile de la AmeriCup 2017. Y atención, esto va sin música, esto no tiene música, así que el banco se lo damos todos, el banco se lo damos nosotros, el público. Atención, ¿estamos listos? Se lo tenemos que dar nosotros, el marco. ¿Ok? ¡Adelante! ¡Eso, eso! ¡Vamos, vamos! Hijo. ¡Esa!
estrellas del básquet. Tenemos una estrella que por ahí algunos no conocen y lo quiero presentar. Es Pedro Bonofilio, ¿sí? Oriundo de San Nicolás, y es el speaker del Real Madrid, el básquet del Real Madrid. Y que se
que un día, con 16 años, me dijo, ¿te animas a nadar? Y textualmente le dije, pero tú estás entero. Y aquí estoy. Así que, esté donde esté el viejo, lo hicimos.
¡Gracias, Pedro! ¡Fuerte el aplauso! ¡Pedro Bonofilio! Aquí, nuevamente, el equipo de Real Madrid estuvo con nosotros. Gran honor para mí estar acá con vos. Gran honor, fuerte el aplauso.
Si me permiten, quiero agradecer a la Confederación Argentina de Básquet. Federico Subieri, ¿dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás, Federico? No lo veo. Bueno, donde estés. Gracias, Federico, por confiar en mí. Gracias por hacerme venir a Argentina. Hacía 3 años que no voy a Argentina y voy a contar una sola cosa. En ese rinconcito de ahí venía con mi padre a transmitir partidos para San Nicolás. Y Estudiantes nos daba ese rinconcito. Y lo primero que hice, cuando entré al Casanova, me quedé un rato llorando solo en ese rincón recordando a mi padre. Así que gracias, Bahía Blanca, gracias por todo. Mariano, sos un Mariano La Torre, speaker de San Lorenzo, speaker de Argentina, fuerte el aplauso para él. Mariano La Torre. ¡Seguimos! ¡A ver! ¿Quién tiene camiseta? ¡Vamos! A ver, ¿quién tiene camiseta? A ver. ¡Eso! A ver, quédate conmigo.
We're back at the Osvaldo Casanova Stadium in Bahia Blanca, Argentina. Both teams are already on the floor for what should be a quite interesting second half.
It should be because Argentina missed a very good chance to open up this game. They were ahead even by 18 points at one time in the game, but Canada was able to come back. With 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the second quarter, the score was 39-37 Argentina. From then on, it was a 13-3 Canadian lead at the end of the quarter. The only basket that Argentina was able to get in those 6 minutes and 13 seconds was that three-pointer by Redivo at the end that returned the lead to their hands, because they lost the lead for a brief second after a big run by the Canadian team. Nicholson had been playing very well for Canada. La Provitola couldn't score for his team, and Campasso had a big rest in that second quarter. So I assume that Coach Hernandez is going to go back to the starting five that opened up the game and opened up a big lead for his team.
There were two different quarters. The first quarter belonged basically everything to Argentina. Everything went their way. Half into the second quarter, Canada took control basically of the game and was probably also a dominating factor in the boards, in the rebounds.
That's exactly right. I think that the board was one factor. The fact that they couldn't hit an open three-pointer if it wasn't Redivo, that was also a factor. And Campasso being on the bench. Now, we're not only going to see Campasso at the beginning of the second half, we're going to see Luis Scola for the first time in this tournament. And that's a big surprise that Sergio Hernandez had for Mr. Rana and the Canadian team. I don't think that they were expecting to see him tonight.
Well, it's an important game. They want to make sure that everybody knows that they are the commanding team of this tournament.
Exactly, and they look like such between the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter when they were clicking on all cylinders, hitting shots, playing great defense, running the fast break, getting dunks. But at the end of the quarter, they missed that edge that they had. And now it's a game. Now they are involved in a game of 20 more minutes.
While we were in the break, I mentioned to you, Carlos, that these teams are quite different. You see Argentina taking 22 three-point shots versus 9 Canada. They're probably as different as they get in how they go through the game.
Exactly, because Canada, their strength is driving to the basket or trying to get the ball inside or getting offensive rebound. They only have one bona fide shooter, Heslip, and he has been kept in check. The philosophy of the Argentinian team is move the ball, play from inside out, and if you're open, take the open shot, the three-point shot, make them pay.
Let's see how that goes for this quarter. Third quarter, 42 Argentina, 40 Canada. It's Campasso to Scola, to Campasso, goes to the baseline, and the pass was well intended but missed the target.
Yeah, that was a set play where they were setting a screen on the opposite side for Garino to be open at the corner, and Campasso would drive the baseline and try to hit him with a pass, but the pass wasn't good at all.
Argentina likes that play, likes to go under and put the play to the other corner. It's Nathan Hayes goes to the basket, and it's good.
Yeah, that was a very good move by Nathan Hayes.
We're tied at 42. Argentina, Garino gets blocked.
That was a forced shot by Garino. He didn't have anything there.
Hayes to Nicholson, who ran the floor very well, goes to the basket, and it's good.
And Canada gets its second lead of the game. Remember, they got the lead with about 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Then
40-39, basically.
Yeah, and then it came Redivo's three-point shot at the end of the quarter. But now, with 4 points in a row, they take the lead again.
Campasso to Garino to Deck. Deck looking for Campasso. What's going to take a shot? Kudo. Now he drives all the way. Everybody saw him play. Misses at the rebound. It's Canada. Mason Hayes. Hayes takes it outside. Now to Nicholson. Nicholson goes for the mismatch. Now finds Scola on his way, and there's a foul call. Scola came in to help.
And I think the foul is going to be on Campasso. No, it's on Scola. Campasso was guarding him, Nicholson, and then all of a sudden he left the guy to Scola, and Scola came out, but he came out hitting right away.
Yeah, they're mopping the floor from the fall that we just had here, and now it's Canada's ball. Rayson Mays puts the ball in play to Joel Anthony. Anthony to Nicholson, to Heslip. Heslip in front of Garino. Tries to pull the penetration, takes off in the jump, misses. The rebound is tapped out. Scola to Campasso.
Oh, Scola is not feeling well.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Campasso. Campasso goes to his left now. Puts it inside to Deck, and there is a personal foul.
They will have to substitute for Scola.
We're not going to see too much of Scola tonight.
No.
There is the substitution immediately. Coming back in for Argentina. Scola is going right to the dressing room.
Yeah.
They're going to work on him. Gabriel Deck at the free throw line.
It was the MVP of the final series, the championship series of the Argentinian League. Gabi Deck. He's a great prospect. Even NBA players have been scouting him. I mean, NBA scouts have been taking a look at him. And he looks like a player that can go either to Europe to play in the top league there, in the European League, or go to the NBA in a couple of years.
Misses the first, got the second. It's by one Canada. Nathan Mays, only 22 years old, Gabi Deck.
That's right.
Hayes still dribbling, tries to put it inside to Nicholson, goes to the basket. Very, very difficult shot. Misses the rebound. It's Canada's, and there is a personal foul call. Had the opportunity to watch Deck play with San Lorenzo on a few games at the FIBA's Las Americas, and definitely he's a very talented young player.
He is.
Joel Anthony. Sit outside. It's saved by Canada. Mays. Nathan Mays loses his shooting, takes it up again, takes a long three. Misses, and the rebound, it's Canada again.
Yeah, Canada is killing them on the offensive board. That's the reason why Canada has been able to come back in the game. That and the fact that Argentina lost its confidence offensively in the second quarter. But the offensive rebounds have been given Canada second and third opportunities.
La Provítola comes back in. Garino goes out for Argentina. Joel Anthony has to work. They close on him. Anthony hands it off to Rayson Mays. Mays tries to drive it in. Forces his way in. It's taken out by Campasso. Falls in the hands of Joel Anthony and misses. It's Argentina's ball now. It's Brusino. Brusino to Elia, to Brusino again. Brusino goes back. Takes it out to Deck. Now to Campasso. Campasso trying to work it out. 5 seconds to take a shot. Campasso aims from long distance and nails that one.
Unbelievable. The Sean Pierre is looking at him like, what did you do? I did everything that I had to do to keep you in front of me, force a bad shot, and you made it.
Campasso, an excellent shot. Taken away by almost by La Provítola. Rayson Mays to Heslip, goes on a penetration. Banks it on the board. Good shot by Heslip.
Very good curl coming off the screen by Heslip. He felt that Campasso was following him through the screen, so he curled towards the basket, got it, and went to his strong hand for a layup.
We have a close one here. Close as they get. Hands off to Deck. Takes a jumper. Good shot. 48-46. The lead back to 2 by Argentina. Rayson Mays. Mays goes to his left. Stops the dribble. Gets close in. Ball goes out of sight, and it's a Canadian possession. There's a substitution for Team Canada.
Yeah, that's Grandy Glaze, the guy that fights for position inside and usually gets position in front of the basket, but his teammates very seldom look at him.
Glaze Hands it off to Grayson Mays. Mays goes to his left, back to Glaze. Glaze down under, goes to the basket, misses. The rebound is for Nicholson, misses. And now it's Argentina's rebound. To Campazzo, cross it over to Deck from three-point range. Back to Campazzo, has the time, the space. Aims and shoots, misses that three-point shot. Canada on the offense now. Grayson Mays goes all the way to the penetration and was fouled in the intent.
The rebound totals are 29 to Canada, 21 to Argentina, but the offensive rebounds, Canada has already had 6 offensive rebounds against only 2 by Argentina. That's a big difference.
Yeah, Canada's been dominating that offensive board in the last few minutes of the game. Grayson Mays goes to the free throw line, looking for the tie of the game. The first one in, it's good. 48-47, we have played 4 minutes into the third quarter. The second one is well taken away by Deck. Almost loses it, gets it back. Deck to Campazzo. Campazzo. And the pass to Deck. Gaze goes to the baseline. Hands it off on the other side to Brusinho. Back to Deck. Has the space. Doesn't take a shot. Hands it off to Campazzo. Campazzo working out inside. Goes to the penetration. Goes to the basket. In and out. It's Canada's ball. Nicholson on the bound. Nathan Mays misses it, takes it by Argentina. La Provítola to Campazzo. Campazzo to Brusinho, has the space, goes from 3, misses Brusinho. Erratic Argentina on the three-point range.
And Brusinho is a great shooter. He couldn't be more open than he was on that shot.
Canada takes it outside and there is a foul in the penetration.
Precisely by Brusinho, the one that missed the three-point shot on one end, commits the foul on the other. That's Argentina's 14th foul, 4th.
It's a change for Team Canada coming back in. It's number 5, Portugal.
They're giving a warning to Argentina. They said that Campazzo is flopping, and the next time that he flops, they're going to call a technical foul on him.
Yeah, the referee told it to him when he did it in the last play. Pierre pulled the ball in play. 4:47 to go. Pierre in the inbound pass to Hanlon. Hanlon goes for the penetration. Can't go into Carrigan to Hanlon. Takes his shot from 3. Misses. Everyone is Argentina Deck.
Yeah, that was a great box out now by Argentina. 3 guys on the defensive board boxing out.
Campazzo goes from 3. Narrows it down. Campazzo opens up a 4-point lead for Argentina.
9 points for Campazzo with 3 out of 5 from three-point range.
Carrigan for Hanlon. Hanlon following La Provítola. Now with Deck, takes a shot from 3-point range. Good for Hanlon.
Yeah, good shot by Hanlon.
51-50, 1-point lead for Argentina. La Provítola. Brings it outside to Deck. Deck to Campazzo. Campazzo goes left. Campazzo. Hands it off to Brusinho. Goes from 3. Misses. Deck.
Wow, what a rebound. What a rebound by Gabby Deck.
Way up there.
That's the reason why some NBA scouts think that he can play in the league. One of the reasons, not the only reason, because he can do a lot of things. He's a 22-year-old kid that in 2014 played for Argentina in the World Tournament when he was only 19 years of age.
Very talented player.
He is.
With the rebound of Gabby Deck, there is a timeout call.
Para sacar 7, 8 puntos, está muy bien, claro, saca Nico, Brusinho acá, cuando el árbitro le da la bola, salís a tirar fuerte acá, Gaby, abajo del aro, viene en 3 segundos, Delía, en el codo, pam, seguridad, salida. Cuando Nico hace esto, ¡pac! Para él, te presentás vos a la bola de Nico. Es full y gol. No hay nada. Paco y seguridad. ¿Está claro? Jugamos los 14 minutos.
Well, during the last time out, Sergio Hernandez was, and we can watch here the injury to Scola. Scola stepped on a wet spot there for a moment. He came out limping, and he might have re-injured his calf injury, which is the one that kept him out of most of the preseason. Now, talking about Sergio Hernandez and his timeout, he said, hey, we're in good shape. We have missed a couple of open shots that we usually make, and if we make those, we should be up by 7 or 8 points.
Campaso to Brusinho, to Deck, back to Campaso. Campaso breaks to the middle, loses the ball. It's Canada, it's Hanlan to Heslip. Heslip, back to Hanlan. To Corrigan, followed by Campaso. Corrigan towards Winky. Now to Heslip. Heslip looking for a pass, and it's well read by Campaso, and he got fouled in the play.
The foul is going to be on Murphy Bonatowski, the center.
There's a replay.
Yeah, he plays for Freiburg in the Swiss league.
Well read that play by Campaso. He pulled back and was in position to make the steal and got the foul. La Provitola to Deck. Back to Campaso. Campaso under.
Oh, good pass by Delia.
Brusinho to Deck, had the space, decides to drive. Is Brusinho now, gets up, takes the three, misses the rebound again, lost. Almost had it, couldn't get it glazed. Puts it out and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Canada's ball.
Yeah, Brusinho with a good anticipation play there. He knows that a guy that was handling the ball is not a good ball handler, so he took a shot at it. He tried to steal it from him, and even though he didn't get it, he was able to stop the fast break.
2:48 to go. It's 51-50. Argentina by one. Hanlan, followed by Brusinho. Hanlan, they double him up. Inside, goes for the shot and misses, and there's a foul call. Let's see. It's going to be called again on Bonatowski. Yep, Bonatowski foul.
And he's going to come, either him or Glaze is going to come out of the game. Yeah, Bonatowski is coming out of the game. They were playing with 6'7" centers at the same time. Canada was. Now they take one of them out. Glaze is going to go back to the strong forward position, and Nicholson will be playing the center position.
It's Campaso against Corrigan. Campaso setting up the play for Argentina. Campaso to La Provitola. Provitola goes to the center. Hands it off. Great. And the block shot by Nicholson.
Yeah, that was a good pass by La Provitola, but Delia took too much time trying to take that shot, and it gave Nicholson the opportunity to come back and block that.
I think he wasn't expecting the pass, and he had trouble handling the ball before he went
Yeah,
up.
that's exactly what happened. Until when he got the ball, he took a couple of seconds to be able to gather it.
It's Campaso to Deck to Campaso, goes from three, misses the rebound. It's by Nicholson. Nicholson to Corrigan. Corrigan the center, forces up the tempo, hands it off, or tries to get it off to Glaze. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Canada's ball. Canada's trying to push the game, trying to
push the tempo.
pace,
Exactly, because there's a big difference when they play half-court offense and when they are able to attack and fast break.
Nicholson.
And we saw that yesterday when they were able to play against the Virgin Islands. The Virgin Islands took them out of the running game, and that was the reason why for the loss.
Brady Haslip worked his way inside. Good basket for Haslip. And the lead goes back to Canada. Campaso loses the handle. It's taken by Glaze. Glaze to Haslip, and there's a foul call.
Not a bad foul at all, because Brusinho stopped the fast break. Glaze was running ahead of the pack. He would have had a layup.
And it's going to be Canada's ball.
Well, their
foul's going to be shot.
Yeah, they're in the bonus. That's a 15th foul for Argentina. Canada has committed 14 fouls in this quarter, so Argentina will be shooting the next foul that they receive from the Canadians.
Heslip on the first one, it's good. 53-51, it's Canada by 2. Brady Heslip goes to the second one, also good, the second one. 54-51. Canada leads by 3. La Provítola. A lo bajarla, dice foul call.
Away from the ball.
Wait for the call, it's number 5.
That's Cadogan.
Probably on Campaso.
Yeah, trying to stay with Campaso. Campaso will have a free trip to the free throw line. What I mean by this is that he was away from the ball. He wasn't even on the action, and Cadogan got ahead of himself and committed a foul with his team in the penalty situation.
Campaso scores the first one. It's his 10th point of the night. Second one by Campaso, in and out. Missing the second, Cadogan. Against Campaso. In the front court. Cadogan to Heslip. Heslip to Nicholson. Playing low against Tech. Asking for space. Turns around, commits Tech, and there is a foul call.
Yeah, the veteran player went for the fake, and the youngster bit on it. It was a very nice fake by Nicholson. Tech couldn't help himself. He got up on the air, and he committed the foul.
He was already committed to the jump, and there Nicholson capitalized. There is a change in personnel by Argentina. Coming back in is Lucas Redillo,
who had 5 3-pointers in the first half. 5.
The first one for Nicholson's good. Redillo came in for Brusinho. Second one for Nicholson. Misses the second one. Deck on the rebound.
So essentially, Argentina is playing with 2-point guards and a shooting guard who is very small.
It's La Provítola to Deck. Deck was on the shot. Takes it outside to La Provítola. La Provítola looks for the screen. Takes off from a 3-point range. Misses the rebound by Cadogan.
Nico can buy a basket tonight.
Cadogan turning around. All the way into the front court. 55-52, 36 seconds to go in this quarter. It's Canada leading by 3 to Haskip. Takes a shot off for a 3-point. Misses a rebound. It's by Campaso. 26 seconds to go. Facundo Campaso in the front court. It's about a 4-second difference from the game time to the shot clock. Campaso against Heslip. Campaso. Campaso keeps going. Campaso takes off from 3-point. Misses by Campaso. There's a foul call.
And the foul is on.
All inside. The fight for the rebound is against number 12.
Heslip pushed, and Delia will have a chance for 2 free throws. Trying to get the lead down to 1 point. And then Canada would have 9 seconds for the last play of the quarter.
55-52 Argentina trying to close in. There goes the first one.
An ugly looking free throw. Very ugly looking free throw.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Going for the second shot.
Marco Delia with 2 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist in this game. He makes 1 out of 2.
The second one's good, 55-53.
La Provítola was able to touch that ball to tip it outside. So now only 6 seconds for Canada to try to take the last shot of the quarter.
Inbound by Canada, Cadogan. Against La Provítola, it's Cadogan all the way. Takes a shot from 3-point range. Misses the 3-point. We have now 3 quarters. It's 55 for Team Canada, 50 for Argentina.
Y volvemos a recibir con un fuerte aplauso al grupo de baile de la AmeriCup 2017. El aplauso para ellos.
There we have Carlos is Canada 55, Argentina 53. Heslip is the lead scorer for Team Canada with 13. Redivo has 17. Almost didn't play in the third quarter.
Well, yeah, he got all those 17 points in the first half of the game. And Heslip, we talked about Heslip at the beginning of the game. The way that Virgin Island was able to take him out of the offense. He only had 9 points against the Virgin Islands. Today he has had to work a lot harder, but he has gotten a couple of open shots, and he's leading Canada with 13 points.
That fellow there, number 7, Nicholson, is the lead rebounder of the game, has 13 rebounds for Team Canada.
And he's a rebounding machine, and he's been dominating Argentina's front line. They cannot lose sight of him because he's very dangerous, especially on the offensive board.
13 rebounds and 12 points. We are in the final 10 minutes. It's Raythan May to Hanlen. Hanlen starts to drive, takes it outside to Heslip. Back to Hanlen. Hanlen takes a shot. And Pierre got a loose ball rebound. Backs it up to Raythan May.
Everybody's it's very slippery right there on the blue area, the 3-second area. Everybody was slipping there.
They're going out to try to the mop kits to wipe out that extra moisture on the paint. Canada has the possession. 14-second possession for Canada. Pierre is going to inbound. Looking for Nicholson.
A lot of trouble just trying to get the ball inside.
Raythan May picks it up, goes all the way inside the drive, and a good basket using his body.
Yeah, that was a good drive to the basket. Strong drive.
57-53. Canada leads by 4. Redivo to Deck. Deck turns around, falls back, lousy shot.
Yeah, he took a step back, but he was out of position. And now the crowd is trying to get into the game, trying to get their team more aggressive.
Hanlen to Raythan May. Against Aprovítola May. To Hanlen from 3 points, takes a shot, and it's good. Nails the 3 from the corner.
And that's the largest lead of the game for Canada. Is 7 points, 60-53. While the crowd keeps singing, clapping, trying to get their team more involved, because right now it's like they're sleepwalking. The Argentinians are.
Kind of flat at this point.
Yes, they are.
Redivo to La Provítola. La Provítola starts the penetration, goes to the basket. Great penetration.
At last, La Provítola was able to make a shot. 1 for 6 now for Nicola Provítola, his first 2 points of the game. Brings the lead down to 5.
Raythan May to Hanlen. Hanlen starts the tries to go in, the ball taken outside, but Argentina was on the line, and the ball belongs back to Team Canada.
Garino with a great defensive play, but he wasn't able to save it. The ball was already all out of bounds.
Nicholson starts the drive to the basket and misses. His rebound misses again. He's tapped back by Argentina. Deck on the front court to Garino. Garino starts the penetration, goes all the way, puts it up, and it's good.
Yep, good little step by Patricio Garino. The lead is down to 3, 1 possession game.
Raythan May against Aprovítola. There is a foul call.
The foul is on Aprovítola pushing.
The court has started to be a little slippery, Carlos.
Yes, it's the humidity factor is a big here right now, because it has been raining all day, and this arena does not have air conditioning, so that's very dangerous sometimes on the players, especially when they are attacking the paint.
Hanlen puts it in play to Raythan May. May scores for the penetration, goes against the board. Great penetration by Raythan May.
Yeah, but that wasn't good defense on La Provítola's side. He pushed into his right hand on a straight line to the basket, so he forced him essentially to his strong hand.
La Provítola turns back, goes to Redivo, back to La Provítola. Facing Nicholson, La Provítola in the penetration, goes in the reverse and it's fouled.
Yeah, the matchup, when they switched, Nicholson stayed with La Provítola in the perimeter, and that was a big advantage for La Provítola to try to get inside, and that's what he was able to do. Even though he didn't get the basket, he got fouled.
There is a timeout with the score of 62 for Canada, 57 for Argentina.
So, Andrew, Brady, X, Deshaun, Olivier. X, you're coming off Brady's side. We're flaring this. We're looking to hit the flare. On the flare, you can dive into a post-up with the shot, great. If not there, okay? True. If it's not there, okay, come up and set it. We have the shake on this side. Got it? Lay out of the shake. Guys, defensively, so they're setting the flare. If they switch this, you can slip it. If not, on the flare, come in ball screen. If you can't get it, you can ball screen X. Same thing, shake this side, mid ball screen. Okay, guys, hey, really, really important. Don't get beat strong late now. And we have to have a big. Not a stop. Keep pushing tempo. Don't walk it on the floor.
Let's go. Defense, 1, 2, 3.
Falso, mano en mano, mano en mano. Claro.
So Coach Rana wants his team to keep pushing the tempo, running the court, forcing the action a little bit, taking it to Argentina. At the same time, Sergio Hernandez was diagramming in the end of the play where he wants to run a handoff play. La Provítola to the free throw line. His team down by 5. He can bring that lead back down to a one possession game.
It's essential for Argentina. La Provítola starts being effective.
Exactly, and that's the reason why he's out there, even though he's not having a great game.
Misses the first one. 62-57, 5-point lead for Team Canada. Nicolás La Provítola goes to the second one.
Wow.
Misses both shots. Something very rare.
He's having a nightmare of a game is what he's now in.
Rayton Mays. Followed up by Garino. Rayton Mays to Nicholson from 3 and misses. The rebound is for La Provítola. Coming to the front for La Provítola. Followed up by Hanlon. La Provítola loses the handle, drive is Johnson on the feet and goes out of bounds. It's Canada's ball. It's a change for Canada. Glaze is back in.
Yeah, now Nicola Provitola's teammates are trying to cheer him up. Nothing has happened yet. Keep going hard at it.
6 minutes, 55 seconds to go. 62-4. Team Canada, 57 for Argentina. Rathan May in the front court. And go for the drive, having deck, and there's a foul call.
See, Argentina is switching too early on the possession, I think. With 20 seconds on the shot clock, Canada sets the screen up top, and they switch right away. And Canada is taking advantage of that. They are... Once they see the switch and they see a big guy on a perimeter player, that big guy is attacking the basket. And in the case of Mr. Rathan Mays, he has gone to the basket hard, but only with his strong hand, with his right hand, all the way to the basket with his strong hand all the time.
All the time.
And Argentina hasn't been able to force him to his left.
Makes the first one, goes up for the second one. Good on both free throws. Rathan Mays advantage is back to 7. Garino to Deck. To La Provítola, back to Deck. Deck to Garino. Garino starts on the penetration. Takes it out to La Provítola. La Provítola goes to the center. Hands it off.
That's a goaltending. The ball had touched the backboard already.
And another way to the board, and it's good.
The ref missed that one. After Delia put the ball up, the ball went to the backboard. You cannot make contact with the ball when it touches the backboard.
66-57. Sergio Hernandez arguing to the referee. La Provítola to Deck. In the corner, Tugarino steps up, takes a shot from 3. Air ball.
Yep.
It's Canada all the way. Long pass to Blaze. Long, too long.
Yeah, but you know what they want to do, Coach Rana wants them to run. He was telling them, keep pushing the tempo, keep pushing the tempo. And let's see that one again. Well, we couldn't see when the ball touched the backboard.
Yep. Ball, there's the ball when it goes out of bounds. It's a long pass, too long.
So with 6 minutes to go in the game, Argentina's in big trouble. They are down by 9, and Canada is dominating the rhythm of the game right now.
La Provitola, there is a foul call.
Yeah, a lot of pushing and shoving between Hanlon and Garino, and finally Hanlon is penalized.
Ever since Canada started picking up the tempo and pushing the game has been played Canada's way.
That's exactly right, and they were saying that in the second quarter there. Coach Rana was telling them, keep pushing the tempo because they're going to get tired, And I think that has happened in a way to the Argentinian players.
Campazo to Redivo, back to Campazo, goes to his left. Campazo keeps going on. Campazo goes all the way inside, and he's fouled on that inside shot.
Yeah, but he could have made that shot. He's mad at himself because that should have been a three-point opportunity. He missed the the layup, so now he has to make both free throws in order to cut a little bit on this lead. Cadogan comes back. Rattan Hayes did a heck of a job, not only playing defense, but attacking with his strong hand to the basket and giving all sorts of problems to the Argentinian defense.
The first one's good. By Facundo Campazo.
11 points for him, 3 3-pointers in the game, 2 rebounds, 3 assists.
The second one for Campazo is also good.
And he's pressuring Cadogan now all over the court.
Hanlon. The front court to Heslip. Heslip followed by Redivo. Heslip looking for a screen, goes to his left, almost slips. Back to Cadogan. Cadogan tries goes for the penetration all the way. Great penetration by Cadogan, and he gets fouled.
See, but that's a very good game plan by Mr. Rana, because what they're doing is that they're starting the offense on the left side of the court. They start the offense on the left side of the court because all those players are right-handed. So when they attack with their right hand towards the middle of the court. And in this last quarter, they have been able to attack their strong hand almost on every single possession.
The free throw is good. The advantage is up to 10 by Canada with 5:13 to go. It's Campazo. Campazo followed by Cadogan. Campazo off to Saez. To Redivo from 3 misses. Campazo. You see it from Saez. Way under to Deck. Puts it up. It's good.
Yeah, there was a mixed match, and they were able to recognize that Cadogan cannot play. He cannot match with Deck inside there, so it was an easy shot for Gaby Deck.
But this is one of the very few second shot opportunities from Argentina.
That's right.
From 3-point range, Hanlon misses in the rebound. It's Saez. He places on the floor. It's Campazo all the way. It's Campazo, and he's fouled at midcourt.
Yeah, he was fouled by Hanlon, the foul that he was looking for. He was cutting into Hanlon's path.
Into a defender's path.
Exactly.
4 minutes, 33 seconds to go, 69-61. And we have here sitting by our left side, Coach Nestor Garcia from Venezuela, who will be coaching the next game.
Yeah.
For the Venezuelan national team.
Against the Virgin Islands.
Yep. Campazo to Deck, to Campazo. Campazo still dribbling, goes for Deck's. Can go. Campazo goes all the way in, misses.
He couldn't finish.
He couldn't finish. A great move. It's Canada's rebound. Hanlon looking for the screen. Hanlon followed by Deck. Hanlon goes for the penetration, pulls it up. It's good.
That's the kind of switch that they want. They want the Deck playing on the perimeter player. And Hanlon, even though he wasn't able to go to his strong hand, he went to his left, and with the floater, he got the basket.
Campazo hands it off to Saez. Good basket.
Nice assist by Paco Campazo. Good cut to the basket by Saez. As soon as he saw Campazo go, he went on a straight line to the basket, and he got the pass.
Cadogan, followed by Campazo. 3:41 to go. Cadogan goes for the play screen. Cadogan Takes it up to Glaze. Glaze in the middle. Brings it out back to Hanlon. 3 seconds to shoot. Hanlon loses it. Glaze picks it up. And takes a desperation shot. It's Argentina's ball. Campasso in the front court. Campasso through the back to Garino. Garino in the baseline. Goes for the drive. Puts it up. The board. Good basket by Garino.
Nice move. Patricio just showed the ball to the defender and went by him on the front side. And now the lead goes down to 6, and the crowd getting involved again.
Taliban almost loses it. Picks it back up. Falls in the hands of Glaze. Glaze turns around.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah. When Argentina was playing its best defense, that ball goes in.
Absolutely. There's a timeout called by Sergio Hernandez from Argentina when Canada leads 73-65 with 2:55 to go.
Bandejas 5 contra 5, todas iguales. Ustedes son conscientes que si esto continúa así no tenemos ninguna chance de ganar. Hacemos el doble y vamos a esperar todo allá. Estamos en casa, 8 abajo, 3 minutos y nos vamos a esperarlo allá. 20 años de promedio tiene. Se termina el partido, no perdemos. Es así, ustedes lo saben. Estamos todos esperando y vamos a esperar. Nunca 2 jugadores de lado. Siempre me voy y modifico.
Very interesting what Coach Sergio Hernandez was telling his troops. He was saying, hey, it's layup after layup after layup. You're not going to stop the ball. We have no chance of winning this game if things keep going the way they are right now. Do you know that you guys are 8 points behind and you're waiting for the offense at half court? That we don't have a chance, that our average age is 20 years old. We could look for them on top. Of course, their average age is not 20 years old, but...
And we're waiting for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In other words, go look for them and pressure them on full court.
Go after them. It's la provitola to Campasso. Campasso from 3 and shoot. It's Garino. Garino to Deck. Deck with Callaghan goes. Deck goes. Tries to go up and it's foul on the intent.
And that's a 14th foul on Canada. Now the referee has to make a decision if he was taking a shot or not. Yeah, Deck was taking a shot. So it's 2 shots for Gabby Deck. Cadogan is going to go out of the game. Hanlon comes back in.
It's Gabby Deck going to the free throw line. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go. It's 73-65. Canada by 8. Their first one for Deck is good. Coming up after this one, we have for you the Virgin Islands against Venezuela. It should also prove to be a very interesting matchup after the Virgin Islands win last night. Misses the second one there.
Campasso almost got the offensive
Campasso
rebound.
almost called it, yeah. Now it's the pressure by Argentina. Grayson May being pressured all the way. And there, they made the turnover. It's now Argentina's ball. Redivo to Garino. Garino from 3, nails it down.
It's a 4-point game now, and a 2-1 pressure by Argentina.
There is a pressure, and it's kicked by Campasso. Argentina pressuring now, and the crowd also pressuring.
Yeah, the crowd gets in the game after that steal and that 3-pointer by Patricio Garino.
73-69. Here,
now the pressure is man-to-man.
To Grayson May. May gets fouled by Campasso.
And both teams are in the bonus now. So Canada is going to go to the free throw line. No.
Going for the steal. They call Campasso for
No,
the foul.
that was the 14th foul for Argentina. So from now on, both teams are in the bonus.
We're about to go into the 2-minute mark. There is Campaso trying to take the ball out. There's the pressure. It's Razor May against Campaso. Razor May goes outside. They lead by 4. May step up, takes the jump, misses. The ball is in the hands of Canada. Pierre.
Long rebound by Canada.
Pierre tries to hand it up to Nicholson. Too strong of a pass. Misses the pass. It's Argentina's ball in the front corner now. It's Garino on the left side. Garino keeps going. Garino takes it outside to Campaso. Campaso goes for the penetration and he's fouled by Hanlon. And the game's getting quite heated up. There is Campaso. There is the penetration. He's fouled. He's fouled again.
Yeah, he was fouled.
Absolutely.
No question about it.
73-69, 2 shots.
So Campaso has the chance to bring this lead down to 2, cut it to 2. With a minute and a half to go in the game.
They were asking for
an unsportsmanlike foul.
Foul.
Yeah, but that wasn't unsportsmanlike. I think that he was just trying to stop Campaso from going to the basket, and he just went for the ball and hit him hard. Now you got to make your free throw, Facu.
There goes the first one, and it's good. Brings the lead down to 370, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go.
And let's see if he makes a second shot. Let's see that 2-2-1 press that Argentina has been able to put up the last couple of plays.
The second one's also good. We have a 2-point game. 73-71, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go.
And Coach Rana asked for the timeout, and that's a very good timeout because that will give him the chance to advance the ball to half court and not have to face that full court pressure by Argentina.
On this one, Andrew, you're gonna pop, flex slow, downstream Brady. If it's not there, right here in the corner. All right? So, pop, flex, downstream Brady. You have a shot taker, if not, ball screen roll, we're playing the ball. Gotta have 3 get backs.
Gaby, Saya, Pato. Es 4 abajo aquí. Le traes a Gaby a la mano de él. De Javi. Cae Gaby. Mano izquierda de Pato. Claro.
Canadá 73, Argentina 71. Viene el ensayo. Ahora hasta el final.
1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Andrew Nicholson, 17 rebounds, 15 of them are defensive rebounds.
Wow. Great game by him so far. But this possession is very important for both teams. Let's see how Canada plays it. They're playing a flex offense right now.
Heslip goes to the middle and it's foul on the penetration.
Yeah, they went to the flex offense so that they could isolate Heslip on a curl against Redibo, and he was able to get inside. He got fouled by Saez, who was trying to help on that dribble penetration.
Interesting that Canada has stick to the plan to force the inside game, to go for that penetration. No matter what, they keep pushing it in all the time.
That's exactly right. And Heslip is he's not a good free throw shooter. He's a very good free throw shooter. So what are the odds? He's 3 for 3 tonight.
The second one for Heslip, also good.
So now the lead is back to 4 points, a 2-possession game.
75-71, it's Argentina's ball now. It's Campaso. Campaso goes left. Garino goes to the penetration, goes to the board. Great penetration, great basket, and he gets fouled.
Garino is very good at driving, although he's a right-handed player. He drives hard with his left hand. Yesterday he had a couple of layups and an assist driving to his left. This is the first time that he's able to drive to his left tonight. He not only gets the bucket, but also a trip to the free throw line.
If he makes it, we'll cut this lead to 1. Gariño, Patricio Gariño. Misses the free throw. It's Argentina's rebound. Saez to Garino.
Saez with a big rebound there.
Garino inside to Beck. And we have a tie game, Carlos.
That was a great rebound by Saez. Then a great decision by Garino getting the ball to Dick. And it's not only a bucket, but another trip to the free throw line. Argentina with a chance to get the lead back with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go in the game.
Standing room here, everybody standing up at the Bahía Blanca Club de Estudiantes basketball court. Gabriel Deck at the foul line misses a foul. Argentina has been quite erratic tonight at the free throw.
Yeah, they missed a couple of very important free throws in this last trip.
Reza Mays to Heslip. We're tied at 75. Heslip from
Oh, what a
three.
shot.
Nails a long three.
What a shot by Brady Heslip. And now there's a timeout by Sergio Hernandez. They will be able to advance the ball to half court. Big shot.
Big 3-point.
Come down again. All right, come down. Which means again, one stop. Defense, 1, 2, 3.
Well, Coach Sergio Hernandez was diagramming a play that they run. They were able to run at the beginning of the game. Paco Campas is going to cut to the basket, and after he cuts to the basket, he's going to come back and set a screen for Gaby Deck. And usually Deck is open for that shot. Let's see how that goes now.
Carlos, Argentina is only 55% shooter from the free throw line.
Yeah, that is.
They have missed 8 free throws.
Yeah, that may end up costing them the game if they are not able to run this play right now. There's a play.
There's a play. Tahita to Gabriel Deck. It's a penetration. It's good. And it's a 1-point game again. Canada up by 1, 78-77. Hanlen in the front court. Followed by Garino. Hanlen looking for the screen from Heslip. Hanlen to Heslip. Heslip goes inside to the penetration. A very hard foul, and he misses the shot, but is awarded the foul shots.
Let's see that replay again. Campaso, yeah, he hit him. He was down low, and he hit him down low, and Heslip.
Campaso is claiming that Heslip backed off into him.
Yeah, but he was down low, and then he got in, and he took him out of his space and took him out of balance. So that was a good call.
78-77, 1-point lead for Canada. Misses the first free throw Heslip.
One of the best, if not the best, free throw shooter in the tournament. Just misses first free throw.
27 seconds to go. The second one is good by Heslip. We have a 2-point game with 24 seconds to go. It's Campaso. Campaso through his back. Campaso outside. Again back to Campaso. Campaso looking for to pass. 7 seconds to shot. It's Campaso. Campaso keeps going in. It's Campaso outside to Saez. Saez goes inside. Puts it out. Good basket.
No help at all of that little penetration. And Saez took that shot with 1 second on the shot clock. And now 3 seconds to go in the game. Canada will be able to advance the ball to half court.
The big man decided when there were no options to penetrate and go all the way inside.
Yeah, but Canada was so intent on defending man-to-man that they didn't give the help when he went by Nicholson.
And again, Argentina kept working and working and working until an option came about.
That's exactly right.
We are going into the last possession for Canada. Basically, we have 3 seconds to go, Carlos.
Yeah, that was the last timeout that any team had. And of course, if Canada doesn't score here, we're heading to overtime.
Tie at 79.
Cualquier situación que técnica y vuelve, lo sigo y lo cambio. Lo sigo y lo cambio para negar. No buena defensa.
So, if I understood right, Sergio Hernandez wants to follow the cutter, then switch, and then place face to face so that they can deny the inbound pass. But if the ball goes in, he doesn't want his team to foul at all. Of course, he doesn't want that.
All that in 3 seconds. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Hanyan will make the inbound pass. Let's see who is going to take the shot to Canada. Hanyan with the ball. Goes to Haslett. Haslett takes it up on 3 points. Misses, and we're headed into overtime.
Hey, and that out of bounds play was very close to 5 seconds violation.
Everybody's playing me that here.
Yeah, but it was. If it wasn't 5 seconds, it was 4.9.
It was as close as you can get.
Exactly.
We're going in a short break while we go into the overtime.
Yuyo.
Ahora es el momento de juntar energías. Sacándose fotos con el hashtag AmeriCup 2017. Lo único que hacemos es subir a Twitter y sale tu cara en pantalla. Juntamos energía, Bahía. Juntamos energía. Juntamos aire. Que todavía hay 5 minutos más. Más básquet. En la capital del básquet. Y arranca a cantar otra vez, Bahía. Arranca a cantar otra vez.
We're ready for the overtime. Tie game at 79. We have already played 40 minutes. And we're up for an additional 5. Both teams need to win this game, especially Canada.
Yeah, Canada, even though they wouldn't be completely out if they lose, remember it will be their second loss of the tournament, and they lost by 12 points with the Virgin Islands. Virgin Islands will be one of the teams that they could tie with, but if they are down by 12, they are minus 12 already in a possible tiebreaker, so they need to win this game.
We are in the overtime. Saez to Redivo. Down under to Garino. Garino goes for the basket. Taken outside his hand, but he's fouled.
Yeah, he got fouled, definitely, by Pierre. He took his time trying to get in good position, and then he went up and got fouled right away. So Patricio Garino to the free throw line. You have mentioned before, Hector, that one of the big deficiencies of Argentina in this game has been the free throw shooting.
They have missed 8 free throws, shooting for 55.5% in the free throw. Garino scores the first one. Going for the second shot. There goes Garino for the second, and it's good. They score both of them. The lead is for Argentina. And Argentina is going to start with pressure right from the beginning. There is a pressure. Campazo on Razan May to Hesley. Hesley goes to the baseline, puts it up, and good basket by Brady Hesley.
Yeah, very nice floater by Brady Hesley.
Campaso. Ugarino to Saez.
They're running a shuffle
Saez to
offense
Garino.
now. Argentina just switched their offense to a shuffle play now, and Garino, they're going back to Garino.
To Saez from 3-point. Misses the 3-point.
He was wide open.
Yep. Highland to Hasley from 3. Good. 3-point from Hasley.
He's unconscious. He will get the ball and shoot it up, put it up right away.
And he has overtaken the offensive responsibility for Canada.
That's exactly right. 24 points for Brady Heslip in this game.
He was quite off last night. It's Garino. Garino tries a pass and is taken away by Canada. It's Hanlon, followed by Garino. Hanlon. The offensive foul by Highland, trying to make space, pushes away the defense, and he's called for it.
Yeah, he was trying to get away from Garino. He did it right in front of the defense. Garino moved his feet. Very good position by Argentinian small forward. Nico Brusino is going to report back in the game. He has been sitting out for a while.
For a while, yes.
He's going to come in to play the same position that Saez was playing, because they're going to go to exactly the same play. And from there, they want to go inside out. If the pass goes from Garino to the outside, it will be to Brusino, who is one of the best shooters. So that's what Sergio Hernandez is thinking right now.
Campaso, followed by Carrigan. Lots of pressure. Campaso hands it up to Redigo from 3, misses. On the rebound, it's Carrigan. Carrigan to Rayson May. 84-81. Canada by 3. Rayson May to Haslett. To Nicholson, a big man in the rebounds for Canada. Nicholson turns around, puts it up, misses. The rebound is by Brusino.
He couldn't take advantage, but that
Brusino to Campaso was fouled hard there.
Yeah, the foul is on Carrigan. Well, as you know, both teams are in the bonus. The overtime is an extension of the fourth quarter, and both teams were in the bonus before. So Campaso has a chance at the free throw line to cut into this lead. Getting back to what happened when Saez went out and Brusino came in, they are playing now, Argentina are playing without the center. So Gaby Deck has the responsibility of matching up with Nicholson. And Nicholson couldn't take advantage of that. It's a big height advantage that he has inside.
Their first free throw is good for Campaso. There's the second one up, good. Also the second one. 84-83, back to a 1-point game. Carrigan. Carrigan goes to his right. Followed by Redigo. To Rayson May. Rayson May against Campaso. Takes up, takes a shot, and it's good.
That's a very good shot by Rayson May. He took the ball to an area where he felt comfortable taking the shot.
It's Campaso. Campaso, followed by Carrigan. Campaso to Garino, goes in the penetration to stop with the left. Misses the rebound by Pierre. Pierre to Rayson May. Rayson May goes to offensive court. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Rayson May goes left. May goes left. Followed by Deck. 6 seconds for the shot clock. It's Nicholson. Nicholson back off. Loses his footing. Back to Carrigan. Carrigan takes a desperation shot. It's Deck. Deck to Campaso. Campaso in the center. Campaso goes all the way. Puts it up. Good by Facundo Campaso.
Nobody stopped the ball. The Canadians were so worried about the shooters that they spread out. Nobody stopped the ball, and Campaso went on a straight line to the basket.
He saw the space, and here I go.
The 1-point game with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go.
Haslett to Nicholson, facing Deck. Nicholson keeps working in, Nicholson keeps going in, turns around, loses the ball, traces, but there is a traveling violation. He went up and came back down with the ball in his hands.
Yes, and the Canadian bench is arguing for a foul, and I think that they have a point. If that wasn't a foul, that was very close to a foul. Let's see the review, the replay. There's Campazo getting the hand up there. I think he got fouled.
Somebody hit him, or everybody hit him.
That's right. But now Argentina with a chance to take the lead back with a minute and a half to go in the game.
86-85. You hear in the background the chanting of Argentina national team foul. I think Sergio Hernandez. There we have a nice, very nice crowd here. Facundo Campazo goes over the center to the front court. Changes speed, changes footing, loses the ball, goes out of bounds, and it's Argentina ball.
Yeah, they say that the last one to touch it was Carugan, so he's going to stay with Campazo, who had a great crossover move there, but at the end, Carugan was able to put the hand down and strip him of the ball.
Redivo to inbounds. It's to Campazo. Campazo followed by Carugan. The man-to-man defense is Redivo, pulls back out, takes a shot from 3 points, misses. The rebound is by Deck, and there is a foul call in the fight for the rebound. Let's see who the foul's on.
They say that it's on Nicholson.
Nicholson's fouling, yep.
So Deck has a chance at the free throw line now. Great rebound by Gabi Deck.
Chance for the free throws and a chance for the tie.
And you see the replay right there.
Gabriel Deck
again
at the free throw line.
Argentina has been playing without a center for the last 2 or 3 minutes, and they have done well without him.
We have a tie game at 86 when Deck scores the first of the free throw.
19 points and 9 rebounds. He's almost getting a double-double. Gabi Deck.
The second one's up, and it's also good. Argentina takes back the lead by 1, 87-86, 1 minute to go. Canada with the ball in the offense. Reza May, the ball's taken out of hands and goes outside. It was taken off by Campazo. 55 seconds to go, 11 in the shot clock. Pierre is on inbound for Canada. Pierre, place is taken away by Brusino. Brusino hands it off to Deck, and he misses. He couldn't handle.
That's right. He wanted to shoot a ball that he hadn't gotten yet. I mean, when they pass the ball to you, the first thing that you have to do is catch the ball and then think about your next move.
It's catch and shoot. Not shoot before catch.
Exactly.
Carugan in the front court, followed by Garino. Carugan goes to his right, looking for Haslett. Carugan facing Redivo. That was taken off his hand. It's Argentina's ball. Campazo. It's Campazo all the way to the left. Campazo.
That was great defense by Redivo, by the way. 1-on-1 against Carugan.
25 seconds to go.
Only 10 seconds in the shot
The
clock now.
Argentinian coach almost in the course asking for patience. Campazo. 4 seconds to throw. Campazo turns around. Campazo takes off from the 3-point shot.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow. That's a highlight anywhere. Facundo Campazo.
I mean, is that big or what?
Wow. He has everybody standing up here. Let's see if we can see that fabulous replay on his turnaround and 3-point shot. While Canada calls for a timeout.
Misdirect. Gotta go Brady. Coming off. Shoot. Mid foul right away. Got it? Got it? Brady. X. Junior. Andrew. Deshaun. That's the foul. Either way, I gotta go. We got a foul either way. Right away. All right. Stagger. Make that shit to the corner.
Eso. Bien. Está claro. Todos cambios. 5 contra 5. Siempre. No foul.
Well, while Coach Brana, as we watched that last play, Campazzo knows exactly how much time is left on the shot clock. When he's going to make this turnaround, there are 2 seconds on the shot clock, and with 1 second the ball is on the air, and it's a 4-point play. Coach Rana wants some screen for Hesley. He's going to take the shot right away, and make or miss, they're going to foul. While Coach Hernandez wants everybody switching. Everybody switching. No open shot.
Mises hanging on the 3. And it's Argentina goal with 7.6 seconds to go. 9:86 is a 4-point advantage for Argentina. There's a change from Canada. Glaze comes in. Nicholson is going out.
Yeah, they want to match up better to be able to defend the ball. And if they don't steal it right away, foul.
The pass into Campazzo. Campazzo the front court. They were supposed to foul him. Somebody already got to him. All the way for Campazzo for the penetration, and this game is over.
Wow, what a game. What a game, what a win by Argentina. I mean, that guy, Facu Campazzo, if he's not an NBA player, I haven't seen an NBA player. That's what I'm going to say.
He took matters in his own hands when the things were mostly needed. He was able to control the pacing, he worked hard on the defense, and he finished up the game with 21 points, I believe, also led in the scoring. So it was a great game again by Facundo Campazzo.
But again, that shouldn't surprise anybody because this is not something that he just did here. He does it all the time. That's the reason why I say that this is the best player in the world that is not in the NBA right now, Facundo Campazzo, who plays in the Spanish League for Real Madrid. So big victory for Argentina. We will be back in about 30 minutes with the game between Virgin Islands and Venezuela, while Argentina beats Canada 92-86.
Before we go, Campazzo ended the game with 23 points, was the top scorer for Argentina, followed by 20 by Gavidec, 20 by Garino, and 17 by Redillo. For Canada, 24 points by Hesley, 17 by Rathan Meyers. The top rebounder of the game was Nicholson with 17. There you have a full-time statistics. They win by Argentina 92-86.
It was a very good game, definitely.
Absolutely, and a very good crowd also in Argentina that really got into the game and back up that team to make it over.
So actually we're going to take a short break and we'll be back with the second game of the evening, Virgin Islands and Venezuela.
See you soon.
Recordamos a todo el público que mañana a las 10 de la noche juega Argentina Islas Vírgenes. Y a las 7:30 Canadá, Venezuela. Eso es